LLC. Welcome into the show. Time for our Law and Use segment, sponsored by Gieg Jancula. A little bit of a change of scenery today. We are actually on location at the practice. We're here with a familiar face. I think you guys recognize him by now. Mr. Michael Gieg, an attorney here at the practice. Mike, this building that we're in, it has a long-standing history. You practically grew up here.
I did. We actually, my father and grandfather bought this building in 1982, the year I was born. So I've literally been coming here my entire life.
And this table particularly, with these chairs, I mean, you can see the little miniature version of yourself running around here. You said you were licking envelopes. Yeah,
this table in particular, you can see, I mean, it's pretty worn, and you can see where different things where people have put their hands down, their arms down, everything is pretty worn. But this conference table has been here pretty much as long as I've been alive. In fact, this table right here, or this chair, I should say, this chair is where my dad would sign all of his mail at the end of the day or on the weekend. I would come in with him on an evening or on the weekend in the chair that Jack's sitting in actually here. And he would sign his mail and slide over to me. I would lick the envelopes and put them in the mail. So yeah, it's been my entire life.
Yeah, even the decor, you can just tell the character that this building holds. The stained glass, there's a lot of original pieces here.
Oh yeah, it's a common topic of clients that come in. They always comment on all the woodwork, and I know we have the original like glass doorknobs. They've never been changed, so it's it has a lot of character, and clients oftentimes talk about it. It's not a stuffy type of office.
But I think it's iconic, you know, to think of the legacy that your dad had and the fact that you can kind of follow in his footsteps. You said you kind of took an untraditional route. I guess you didn't exactly go the direct route that normal attorneys would go?
No, I originally was looking to get into some type of finance. I worked for a couple years in Pittsburgh, got my MBA up in the University of Rochester. And then it was when the whole financial meltdown occurred. So I went back, you know, my dad said, hey, you always have a job if you want to come back to town. So went 3 years of law school and came back, and it actually started when I was 32. So I got a little bit of a later start than most attorneys.
But would you say watching him and, you know, just kind of following his legacy kind of inspired you? Like you kind of knew the ropes of what to do?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what makes it even more rewarding is, I mean, this has been a part of my life since I was born. I'm literally in my dad's office. I work at his exact desk. Chris, who everyone knows, works in my grandpa's old office. So, I mean, to say it's personal is an understatement.
Yeah. I mean, because you grew up here, literally. So you guys are the faces and, you know, the voices that people are able to connect with and speak to. And, I mean, it's just a testament to what you've built here, especially coming on the show, building that rapport, because you're able to answer questions for people every single week. It's a great thing.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, me and Chris are, you know, hometown, you know, guys, grew up here. We care about the community, and you know, we try to provide a personal touch to it, that you're not going to just, you know, talk to a secretary or talk to several paralegals before you talk to us. I mean, we have a small office here. We know the community, and so, yeah, we just want to try and help people. Yeah,
right here, very centrally located in Altoona, I will say, and then you look for the green doors, go from there.
That's right. Yeah, we've been in the same location, like I said, for, what, 40 years now? Yeah, 42 years, 43 years now, going on 43 years. So yeah, centrally located right across from Mansion Park.
And then the types of law that you practice, was that kind of passed down like through your dad? Was he doing the same types as well?
You know, that's interesting. The law, me and Chris have talked about, the law has changed over the years. It used to be, you could be a general practice type of firm. My dad did everything from municipal law to personal injury to divorce cases, but the law has become, like everything in life, it's become so complicated. We're not per se a general practice firm, and a lot of firms aren't, unless they have, you know, 6, 7, 8 attorneys. I focus mainly on our estates and estate planning and real estate, and Chris does all of our personal injury and work comp and Social Security. So we have kind of whittled it down a little bit just because of how complex the law is now.
Well, it's good to have a focus, and that's where your priorities are, and yeah, that's where your passion shines through. And people can call the office, schedule a phone call, an appointment, whatever that looks like.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we get a lot of appointments through our website, gieg-law.com, but a lot of people still call in. It's been our same number forever. In fact, I talk to attorneys on the phone that have known my dad for decades. They even remember our number. So it's 814-946-1606. So even down to the telephone number, not much has changed.
Yes, it still works.
Yes.
Mike, thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for stopping by.